Anything that I have said on this podcast or that I've posted has gone through my attorneys. And certain things I told you I could not talk about at that time, but when the timing was right, I would talk to you about it. Guess what, folks? The timing is right.
Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. If you remember, in the Chrisley Confession podcast breakdown last week, we talked about how Todd Chrisley stated there was already 7 people in the process of suing Without a Crystal Ball, aka Katie Joy, for defamation. Todd Chrisley also stated that he was working on getting that number to 12 people so that he could turn this into a class action lawsuit. When multiple people are injured by the same party, a class action lawsuit may be filed in lieu of an independent lawsuit. This type of lawsuit allows a single plaintiff, the class representative, to sue the defendant on behalf of all of those who have been injured or wronged, rather than filing individual lawsuits against the defendant, which would be extremely expensive and time-consuming. All injured parties can seek justice through a single proceeding in a class action lawsuit.
I've had so many people reaching out to me about the whole Katie Joy thing. And, I had talked about it weeks ago and, said we're not going to try this on our show. We're going to let the courts in Minnesota handle this. I cannot tell you, after posting the email address for all the people to reach out who had complaints or who had been harmed or allegedly been harmed by Katie Joy, we have officially reached our class action status. So I'm so grateful for that, so appreciative, and we will be assisting financially in whatever ways that we can to make sure that the cases for all of these victims can move forward and that everyone gets their justice and their day in court. Some folks would say, why do you care about a non-existent YouTube personality? Not even a personality, just a YouTube thing or whatever you call it. Well, it's because of the harm that she does to so many people. And those people really don't have a voice. They may not have the resources to go after her. She doesn't even have the resources to fight it. We know that I'm wasting money going after this individual because any settlement that I get, there's not money there to pay it. So, and we also know that we will get a settlement. It will happen. We will get a judgment, and I will pursue that judgment through my attorneys until the day that every dime of it is paid. I don't care if she pays $2 a week. She's going to have to think about me and writing my name on a check every week until it's paid. A lot of stuff going on behind the scenes with this woman that maybe she's not even aware of, because I think she believes her own bullshit. But, it's wrong to say that people are doing things to you when they're not. It's wrong to bring law enforcement into things when you shouldn't be doing it and when you lie to the law enforcement. It's wrong. I received a message. Now, whether or not this is true or not, I don't know. I received a message yesterday that said that this Katie Joy had claimed that the police had been out to her house because she's now driving clickbait through the unfortunate situation with this young girl, Gabby, and her family, whose parents have lost a child. But this Katie Joy finds comfort in these things. She claims, I'm reporting. No, you are looking to harm someone else. And we've already got tons of issues with what she's doing with this Gabby story, and we can prove that it's false reporting. We can also prove, well, I shouldn't say we can also prove. I can tell you that I received a message yesterday from someone who says that Katie's statement regarding the police coming out to her house about this Gabby's boyfriend or whatever is not true. Allegedly not true. I am told via this message that they've checked with the sheriff's department and the police there in her jurisdiction, and that no one came out to her home for this matter. But yet she stated that someone contacted the FBI and told that this Gabby's boyfriend was at Katie Joy's house, and Katie says it's because she's doing all this Barbara Walters exclusive stuff that she's stealing from other real journalists and reporters out there. And regardless of that, I'm going to move on because I don't even care to talk about this trash.
Y'all, I literally just did a video yesterday talking about this exact same story. Katie was over on Twitter stating that the police had came to her house looking for Gabby's fiance. Now, in my video, I did give her the benefit of the doubt. If you want to go and check it out, I will leave it linked in the description down below. But to now hear that she allegedly lied about this situation, although it does not surprise me, it does show just how far this woman will go to try to get attention. If there are people in here that support Katie Joy and they are watching this video and this story doesn't automatically make them cringe, I don't know what else to say. It is one thing to lie about your sources, and it's a whole nother to sit here and make up a whole story based off of something very serious and severe. If she lied about this situation, Katie Joy needs to be held accountable for it. And that, my friends, is exactly what is happening right here with this class action lawsuit. Katie Joy has spent her whole career here on YouTube stretching the truth, blatantly lying, being a hypocrite, and just being a plain out bully. As you just heard Todd Chrisley state, he will be the one over this lawsuit and representing it, or his attorneys rather. He is also going to be helping on the financial side of things to make sure that this class action lawsuit goes into play, and he is confident that they are going to win this lawsuit. At this point, we do not know everyone that is involved with this class action, but we do know, according to Todd Chrisley, there are at least 12 people, maybe even more. Y'all, I cannot even imagine being sued by 12 different people. Can you? It is looking like Katie Joy is finally being held for at least some of the things she's done. I remember the very first time that I heard Katie Joy's name and seen the nasty things she was doing on the internet. I gave her the benefit of the doubt so many times and even made excuses for why she was doing the things she was doing. Oh, well, she's just lashing out. Well, you guys, she's just really stressed. But after watching everything she's done just in the last year and a half, it is so much deeper and darker than that. In my personal opinion, you guys, Katie Joy only cares about herself. That is and will be her downfall, and we're watching all of this unfold now. She is crashing and burning as we speak, and like I have said before, she has no one to blame but herself. Do you think that Todd Chrisley has this lawsuit in the bag, or do you believe in some way Katie Joy will redeem herself? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, if you like this video and you want to stay in the loop with everything going on in social media, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and tapping the bell for post notifications. That way you are notified every single time I upload. I want to do a quick shout out to all of my members. Thank you guys so much for your extended support. And a massive shout out to every single one of you that is here watching my content. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys too. The moon and stars. And until the next time, mwah. Bye.